Think for a moment, what's the worst thing that could happen to you? And then ask, how much would it change your happiness? Now think for a moment, what's the best thing that could happen to you? And ask, how much would it change your happiness? And the research in happiness suggests that your gut feelings are probably wrong. And here's a couple of case studies. For many people, a very bad thing that could happen to you is to be paralyzed from the neck down in an accident. It turns out, obviously, common sense, that when this happens, it makes people very unhappy. It makes them depressed. They think their life is over. They feel terribly sad. But not for that long. After about a year after being paralyzed from the neck down, people's happiness comes back up pretty much to where it was before, suggesting that there's a temporary effect but not a permanent one. Many people believe that winning many, many millions of dollars in the lottery will make you happier. And it does. When you open up that winning ticket, you say, I won $100 million. You say, woohoo. You are, honest to God, very happy. You'd say, hell, I'm at 10.5. I am very happy. A year later, you are not as happy. In fact, lottery winning may be a terrible case where it goes the reverse of what you expect. What happens when you win a lot of money is it often wrenches you away from your family, your work, and your friends, and leads you to depression and sadness. But even mundane events that would make you happy, that you think would make you happy, don't seem to last. In some research by Dan Gilbert and others, they've asked young assistant professors who are coming up for tenure, and tenure in a university system is a good thing to get because it gives you lifetime job security. How happy would you feel if you got tenure? How happy would you feel if you didn't get tenure? Prior to the last election, they asked people, how happy would you be if it was President Bush? How happy would you be if it was President Kerry? And it turns out people radically overestimated the effects of these things. Having your favorite candidate win is not such a big deal. Having your favorite candidate lose is not such a big deal either. Getting tenure, not getting tenure are really big when it happens. 6 months later and a year later, your happiness doesn't seem to be affected. The purchase of consumer goods, an Xbox 360, a nice flat screen TV, those sorts of things, make you very happy when you open up the package and set it up. But this happiness fades almost immediately. The moral of a lot of people are shaking their heads, it's true. I mean, not for me. But the moral of a lot of this work is we think these things will have big, permanent, and profound effects. But they need not, and they often don't.